All right, everybody, what's going on? Snagging back here. This will be my second video uploaded to the channel. Today we're gonna be going back out for some jumbos and some bluegill, and let's skip the talk and get right to the action. All right, everybody, we're just gonna be making a quick little pit stop at the local bait store. Gonna go pick up some worms because you never really know if they're gonna be nibbling on the plastic, especially this time of year here. The bluegill are a bit more picky than the crappie, and unfortunately we don't have any black crappie on the water, so we run into the bait store, Canadian Tire, real quick. Depending, I know the bait store was out last time I went, so hopefully they have one. They're a bit closer than going to Canadian Tire for me, but we're gonna do this little roadie, fill up the truck, and then get back and do some fishing. Alrighty guys, so we ended up going to Canadian Tire there. Got a little 25 pack. They had nothing less, but I'll be going fishing with the girlfriend again later tonight or tomorrow, so we'll get used up if the bite's good. I had to get some little trees there, you know, keep the truck smelling good. And I grabbed some of these spin shot hooks there. Gonna give them a go if the jig head's not working or the floating setup, and see how that is. Catch you guys when we're heading out. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. It's about 18 degrees here. Sun's been beating down all day, so I think the bite's gonna be pretty good. And catch you guys when we get to the spot. All right guys, we've arrived at the location there now after a little paddle, and we're gonna be starting off with a little slip jig and a worm on it. So let's get this going here. I'm just gonna, oh, that was a big explosion. I'm just gonna use just a little chunk of this worm here just to see if there's anything in the water, really, because I find starting out with a worm, it kind of lets you know, sets the tone and stuff. They're nibbling and not biting. That way you don't buzz around with a little plastic and possibly miss some picky fish. So let's get into this. Dip the hands in the water there. Close these guys up. Back again using the little ultralight here. Honestly, it's my favorite setup of mine. And let's get to it. All right guys, we're back here. I'm not sure if I've chosen the right location. As you can see, a little creek goes down about that way, and then there's a big creek that goes there. So I'm just gonna sit here and sort of slowly drift around the bank, even though my guess is that the jumbos and the bluegill are sitting a bit deeper right now because it's still early in the season. So we're just gonna sit here, cast our little worm and slip jig out, and sort of feel out the water, see if I can find what they're sitting on, and then head to that creek, and then it's game on. Let's go, baby. All right guys, so we're at location number 1 there. We're sitting at the mouth of the creek. I've decided to take my jig off because the water, or not the jig, the slip bobber off. The water's a bit choppy there and it's sort of just bouncing. I don't have the best eyesight on it, so I switched to just the jig and worm, and I'm gonna do some casting here. Just some little retrieval things, and see if we can really hit on anything as the wind's screwing me up. I'm gonna see if we can capitalize on this warm water. I know the fish are probably still deep, but something's telling me with the sun beating down on the water today, the fish should be up a bit higher, maybe basking, getting some sun. So be back when I catch a fish. Well guys, had to head her back there on the first trip. It was starting to get a bit too choppy out there and the water's still cold, so I thought I'd play it safe and head back in. Gonna eat some food there, take the dog for a walk, and gonna head back out probably around 6 p.m. would be my guess. That's usually when the wind calms down here, and my opinion, that's the best time to fish, the evening there, 6 to 8. That time slot's the best, and we're gonna give it a go and see what we can do. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna be heading back out there now. It's about 6:30, 6:25-ish, and the wind's calmed down quite a bit, and the water's a lot more calm, so we're gonna go test our luck and see if we can catch any jumbos for dinner. You know it's dinner time, right? Gotta get the barbecue going, and let's do it. Get paddled out to the spot, and then we'll get our lines in. Here we go, guys. I think we're getting some bites now. I think I might have got worm jacked. Oh, just a bit of seaweed. And yeah, it did take some of the worm off, so it's a good sign. Very good sign. It's a hungry fellow over here, and a hungry fellow right here. So let's see. Love using the ultralight, but not much of a fluoro or mono guy myself. I don't like it. I fished braid my whole life, bass and pike, so the mono is definitely a step back. But I don't want to throw some heavy braid on here. This is just 6-pound mono and keeps it fun. Keeps it fun. You ever hook into a big one with one of these? You just enjoy the ride. You actually get to fight the fish. You don't just drag them in. Ah! Patoosh. Oh, here, fish, fishy. Here, fishy. Come on. Don't have much action tonight. Water's still a bit cold. It's supposed to warm up this weekend, be nice and warm, so get back on the water Sunday, and I think Sunday's bite will be really good, or Monday, after the long hot weekend. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up and go grill up some barbecue, hot dogs and hamburgers. No luck tonight. I think the water's still a bit cold for them, and they're sitting in a bit deeper water where I'm not too comfortable going with the kayak right now. So, next video, bye.